on Thursday, but dropped back to end the week. Michelle Rook has the latest on what we'll be watching this week in Markets Now.
Friday's market closes in the grains lower except for Chicago wheat. Darren Frye, Water Street Solutions, joining us. And Darren, corn and soybeans setting back after a big rally on Thursday. And so was some of that profit taking?
Yeah, I think so. We pushed up into chart resistance and then really couldn't get through that. And so we saw profit taking to end the day on Friday. Not as bad as a lot of people might have thought. You know, a lot of people just don't have any faith in the market going higher. And if you take a look at how we had sold off going into the report, really the report wasn't that friendly. It wasn't that negative on wheat, and it certainly had a big reaction. And so we saw the markets up strong, and a lot of people just were surprised by that. So holding on to the gains we did, ending Friday was pretty good for the market overall.
Yeah, and we should talk about the fact that we couldn't get through $5 on corn, couldn't get above 13 on beans, but we had higher weekly closes. So do you think we can build on that starting this new week?
Yeah, I think we can. You know, it's going to be important that by closes this Friday, so a week from now, we're looking higher. I'd like to see beans above 13.17, corn above 5.07, and wheat above 5.96 and 3/4. If we do that this week, then I would say that you could call some bottoms in these markets, and we'd probably be looking up here as we're turning the corner, and then the strong seasonals that kind of kicked in the beginning of October are finally starting to take over and drive. But for now, we haven't proven we can do that. We need to see that this week.
Yeah. So, Darren, those are the technicals that we need to keep the momentum going. Fundamentally, what do we need?
Well, fundamentally, we need China to show up. We haven't seen China really show up for corn and beans to the extent that they need to. We know China's been taking corn out of South America. They've been gobbling up a lot of that safrinha from last year. They have bought a lot of our sorghum. They're taking soft red winter wheat off the P&W, but we really need to see them show up for our corn and beans. With the Mississippi River levels being as low as they are, that's part of the problem, and the Panama Canal is the other problem for them to take shipments out of the U.S. Gulf. And so we really got to see more rain come into the Mississippi, and we got to see something straighten out with that Panama Canal, or I think we're going to have exports that are pretty poor for the next several months out of the Gulf.
Thanks for joining us here at Frye Water Street Solutions. That's Markets Now, and we'll have more AgDay coming up.
For marketing strategies specific to your operation, contact Water Street Solutions at 866-249-2528 or online at www.waterstreetconsulting.com.